We're making nuggies, chicken nuggies to be exact, chicken nuggets. It's super easy. You don't need to go to a fast food restaurant. Okay, so I have 2 pretty large chicken breasts here. I'm gonna cut them up. So I grew up on McDonald's chicken nuggets. They're so good. I still love them, but my kids have yet to have any McDonald's chicken nuggets because I make them and they're really easy and fast. So I just cut them into 2-inch pieces. I like them pretty big, to be honest. They just lock in moisture more when you air fry them up. So I guess in a way they're like a hybrid of nuggets / tenders, but I like them like pretty big. Pretty much I'm just cutting the chicken breast in big cubes. Sometimes they come with a tender piece like this. Just go ahead and remove it. This could be a chicken tender by itself, like if you cut it down, that's a chicken tender. But I think I'm just gonna make nuggets today. All right, so for the next step, it's really easy. You just need 3 components: flour, eggs, and panko. Panko is like a Japanese breadcrumb that gives it that light, crispy airiness when you air fry it up. I like using this because it gives the illusion of a deep fried, yummy chicken tender or nuggets without all the unhealthiness. Okay, so for the flour, I'm actually gonna prep it with some spices. And this is where you would wanna spice it up and flavor up your chicken pieces because this coats the chicken. If I were making it for my kids, they love ranch seasoning. I would just add like a tablespoon in here. But since we're making it for us today, I'm gonna make it a little bit spicy. I've been on like a Cajun spicy kick lately, and it just has a little bit of paprika, spices, garlic, onion, everything that I really love. So I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon in here, and I have 1 cup of flour in here. A little bit of salt, and just mix it all up. Now that it's summertime, there's so many awesome grilling spices out there like barbecue sauce or barbecue seasoning spice. Even Italian would work really well. That's done, so let's move on to the eggs. You just need to crack 2 eggs. If you wanted to dilute it with some water, you totally can too, but I have just the 2 eggs. And just give it a mix. And all you have to do is take the chicken piece and dip it into each bowl. I like to grab a few at a time just to be efficient. Into the egg batter, and now into the panko. During this stage, I like to just sprinkle it on like this to evenly coat it because my hands are pretty sticky. If you want it extra crispy, this is the only time where it's actually good to double dip. You would just go back into the egg mixture and then back into the panko. But I think this is pretty good. Nate has actually made this recipe before, and what he does is he just pours the egg, the whisked egg, over the chicken first into a big bowl, and then he coats it, and then he pours in the flour, and it becomes kind of like a batter. And then he takes the panko and then pours it over and then just shakes it like lazy dad way, which totally works. You don't get as like crispy of a nugget, but it still works. What I just found doing this is that if I just put all of the chicken into the panko already dipped and just shake it up, it coats it really evenly without getting your hands dirty. So some hacks or tips if you need it. See, this looks so nicely coated and even. So now I just transfer the chicken pieces onto my air fryer basket, giving it a little bit of space in between each one so it has a chance to fully crisp on each side. All right, so for this next step, I'm gonna spray it with a little bit of oil just to give it that extra crispiness. It's totally optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to because it still crisps up nicely in the air fryer. And that's all the oil you need for these chicken nuggies. I'm going to air fry it in the air fryer at 375 for about 16 minutes until it's nice and golden brown. Halfway through, just flip the chicken pieces over so that it browns and cooks evenly. These look like perfect chicken. Some of them look like chicken tenders, but perfect crispy chicken nuggets. So I have my buffet of sauces here. We have ranch, barbecue sauce, buffalo sauce, and truffle ketchup. I couldn't decide which one to dip it in, so I got them all, right? That's the best part about eating chicken nuggets. All right, so let's give it a try. of juicy, delicious hunk of chicken in there. Oh, that was so tender. I've never had one of these even at Chick-fil-A. But anyways, let me know what you thought about these chicken tenders. If you wanted to make them vegetarian, you can totally do this with tofu too. Just cook it a little bit less time, just until it's nice and golden brown. The options are really endless. Give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more delicious and easy recipes. I'll see you guys tomorrow.